Everyone, and welcome to Kaizen Learning. In today's video, we are going to read a new chapter called Cat's Paradise, which is written by Emile Zola. Emile Zola was born on 2nd April 1840 in Paris, France. He was a famous French novelist and a political activist. He was an animal lover, and his story Cat's Paradise was first published in 1864. So first, let me give you a gist of what this story is about. So this story revolves around an Angora cat who yearns to be outside on the rooftops. So it shows the life between an indoor cat, which is the pet cat, and the outdoor cat, which is the stray cat. So this is a really a wonderful story which tells us how the Angora cat wanted to live the life of those cats which are on the rooftops. But then very soon he understands that his paradise or heaven is lost. When he escaped from his home, and then he realizes the true worth of his comfortable life and went back home. An Angora cat is the main character of the story, and the cat is unnamed in this story. So, here this story is being shared by the cat to his present owner, to his current owner. Okay, so he describes himself by saying that he was 2 years old, and he was a simple, a fat cat, spoiled and pampered with lots of love. So he was never thankful to God that he had received such a lovely owner who took care of all of his needs and comfort. In fact, he even refused to be grateful to God for giving him such a amazing caretaker like the aunt, like the current owner's aunt, who loved him so much, and he didn't realize how good he had it. So he had his own private bedroom, which was at the bottom of the wardrobe, where he enjoyed sleeping on a feathery pillow. He didn't receive normal food like other cats receive, like the soup and bread, but he always got meat, lots of fresh red meat. And we all know how much do cats like eating red meat. Meanwhile, the cat had only one wish. He wanted to escape. He wanted to escape out of the half opened window and go over the rooftops. The love that he had received from his aunt was no more of interest to him now, and the soft and the comfortable bed on which he was sleeping and enjoying now made him feel sick. Okay, so he had become a fat cat that made him feel even more disgusted. He had no excitement in his life, and all day he was eating yummy food and enjoying a good sleep. He was being he was in fact bored being happy all the day long. One day, while stretching his neck, he was able to see a rooftop outside the window. He saw four cats playing on the blue tiles. The fur of the cats standing up straight was because of the cold weather, and the tails went erect with sheer joy. Never in his life he had seen something so extraordinary. So after seeing those cats, he had decided that very moment that true happiness was outside this dull and boring house which is on the rooftop. But Aunt was very careful. She kept all the doors and windows closed, so the cat kept watching for ways to escape. Then one day someone forgot to push the kitchen window shut, and the cat got a chance, so he escaped onto a small roof just beneath it. He thought to himself that there has to be other things in life except for this delicious meat. So he was now ready to enter the perfect world of adventure. Thought the rooftops to be beautiful in open air, enjoying his life and freedom. There were delicious odors coming from the gutters, and the cat walked down in them. So his paws were covered in soft mud, and he felt as if he is walking over the velvet. So here the cat finds extreme enjoyment, to be in the gutters, because he has always been given a clean place to stay in with good hygiene and good food. So this altogether is an amazing experience for the cat. He plays so much that he starts sweating, and because of the heat of the sun, he feels that finally he will be able to get rid of all his fat on his body. Though he cannot hide the fact that he was literally shivering in the cold. Okay, so till now, when he was inside the house, it was a warm and cozy place, but the moment he's out of the house, the weather is cold. But the joy, the excitement of being on the rooftop covered it all. Then he almost lost his balance when three cats rolled down from the house rooftop and approached him, meowing scaringly. When he heard that angry meow, he was terrified and he was almost about to faint because he had never heard someone screaming over him like this. And the other tomcats saw this. So they knew that this cat was frightened and told him that they were just joking. So the Angora cat was little relaxed, and then he started talking to them in normal voice. And he even felt happy after meeting his new friends. But when he slipped and rolled along the rooftop, the all other tomcats started laughing at him because they were not as fat as the Angora cat was. So they actually saw how fleshy Angora cat was. And amongst all these tomcats, an older tomcat was very friendly and very friendly to Angora, and he even offered help to the newcomer, which is Angora, and he readily accepted his offer of helping him out. And he was now finally comfortable with the entire group of the tomcats, at least with the older tomcat. So now the actual adventure had started. So he always wanted to go out of the house and he wanted to stay on the rooftop. So here he is finally now. At first, he saw everything as good and beautiful. But now the gutter water tasted even more sweeter to him than milk and sugar that his aunt used to give him in the house. So then he saw a female cat, and the sight of that cat, that gorgeous cat, set off his strong emotions in him. He had never seen such a cat. All he had seen these cats only in his dreams. So, when he decided to meet this exquisite creature, one of the other cat bit him on the neck, causing him to shout in pain. Then an old Tom dragged him away and told him that there would be plenty of females. After walking here and there for hours, he now started feeling hungry. So he asked the old tomcat what they ate on the rooftop, because he had never been on the rooftop. So he didn't knew now what to do when you feel hungry, who serves you the food. So he asks this question to the old tomcat. Now the tomcat wisely replies that you eat whatever you can find. So you look around you yourself, and whatever you find comfortable, you can eat that. Hearing this, the Angora cat feels lost and puzzled, because so far he has never faced such a situation in his life. He always got food ready in his plate, and he has never even hunted for food, not even once in his lifetime. And now he had to try hunting for the food first time. He couldn't catch anything at first. Maybe he was new to this experience, or maybe because he was slow, because he was very fat. Finally, he spotted a young workman preparing his lunch in the attic room. So he thought that finally he has found a solution. He has found something to satisfy his hunger. There was a nice red crispy cutlet kept on the table. He jumped on the table and snatched the cutlet. But the workman saw him and got so angry that he started hitting him with a broom. And immediately the Angora cat dropped the cutlet and he ran away. Seeing this, what Angora cat did, the old tomcat shouted at the cat, calling him silly to do such an act. Then he explained to the cat that the food which is kept on the table was to be admired from a distance, and we stray cats have to wait till it is dark. Then we start hunting for food in gutters and garbage heaps. We don't steal like this from the tables. But for the Angora cat, it was very difficult to control his hunger. He began feeling weak. His hunger kept on increasing. He had never been hungry for so long. His stomach was shouting for food. Just listening to Wait by Tomcat, he felt even more fainted. Then the night came, bringing fog, rain, and cold. Down in the streets, it was not pleasant, stinky garbage heaps and squishy muddy places. His paws slipped on the greasy road, which reminded him about the three blankets and comforter that he used to use when he was in the house. Suddenly, the old tomcat trembled, crouched down, and crept along the house wall. Reaching at the doorway, he and Tomcat hid themselves. Did you see the old man with the basket and the hook? The old Tomcat asked. Yes, replied the Angora cat. If he would have seen us, then they would have surely caught and cooked us. So the Angora cat is in shock. Caught and cooked us? When he heard this, he exclaimed that the street is not at all a good place for cats. We can't eat, but we can surely be eaten. Now, just when they were talking, they saw garbage being thrown out of the house. So they started looking for something to eat. They searched all through the rubbish the entire night. Angora cat found 2 to 3 burnt skinny bones. That's when he realized how juicy those fresh pieces of red meat were. Angora and Tomcat searched for food patiently in the garbage heaps. After 10 hours of heavy rain and no food to eat, he started shivering all over and realized how much he was missing his home, his prison home. He cursed how stupid the street is and how useless the freedom is. It really took him long enough to realize what a bad choice he had made. Noticing Angora's low and shaky voice, he asked if he had eaten enough last night. Angora cat had no specific answer, so he just nodded to the tomcat. Then Tomcat asked Angora cat if he wanted to go back to his home. Angora cat desperately wanted to go back, but he had come a long way, so he didn't knew the way back to his home. So the tomcat helped him by saying that he knew the day he saw him coming out of the window, he was sure that a fat cat like Angora, can never leave the luxurious lifestyle. He knew where Angora cat lived, so he took him back to his home. On reaching the home, without showing any emotions, the tomcat bid him goodbye. Seeing this, the Angora cat didn't want it to leave Tomcat alone, so he insisted the Tomcat to stay with him inside the house and enjoy with him rather than wandering on the streets. He tried to convince Tomcat by saying that they will share the bed, food, and many other things inside the house. But the tomcat didn't listen. In fact, he asked Angora cat to shut up or to keep quiet. Tomcat replied to Angora cat by saying that he was a fool. He would rather die in the hot and the cold weather than being in this house. This life of abundance is good only for cats like you and not me. Free cats like me will never leave or sacrifice their freedom for a few facilities in the prison. So, saying goodbye, he climbed back onto the rooftop. Angora cat could see the shadow of the tomcat slowly disappearing out from his eyesight. So the tomcat had left, and now finally Angora cat was entering the house. He got punishment from his aunt, which he enjoyed, for he could see the love in her eyes on finding him back. She cuffed Angora cat, and he knew that now he will be served with fresh pieces of juicy meat. So, after a thought, he feels, for the cats like me, true happiness is in his heaven, where he is locked with his master and beaten up sometimes, after being served with some fresh juicy meat. Now he valued his comfort even more. So, the moral of this story is that it is important to be content and grateful for whatever you have or for wherever you are placed in your life. The pet cat never realized the value of his home and how good his life was inside his house. Rather, he always thought that grass was always green on the other side. So, this brings us to the end of today's chapter, Cat's Paradise. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and stay curious.